Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. I'm going to start with this. XRP holders support Ripple in SEC lawsuit, saying an SEC victory would harm innocent crypto users. 6. XRP holders speak out on SEC filed lawsuit against Ripple Labs. The 6 XRP holders say that if the SEC is successful in arguing that XRP is a security, various stakeholders in the crypto space will be harmed. We are filing this brief because if the SEC is successful in its lawsuit against XRP, it would have the power to regulate a large number of non-parties, including digital asset exchanges, developers, sellers, and ordinary users and holders of XRP. This would have a major impact on the secondary market for XRP and potentially the entire cryptocurrency market. Now, here's the thing. I said this before, and I'm going to say it again. People that hold a different cryptocurrency other than XRP that are out there still fighting about Ripple being tied up in a lawsuit need to put that away already. Because here's the thing. Ripple is fighting for all of crypto. A win for Ripple is a win for all of crypto. If Ripple was to lose, guess what? Your crypto that you're holding could be next in front of the SEC. Remember that. The SEC delayed the Ripple case just to confirm the mega scandal. Damages must be paid to all XRP holders. I feel the SEC did a major injustice to XRP holders, to the retail investor. Gary didn't protect us at all. Instead, he hurt all of us. XRP's price right now, in my opinion, is very undervalued. I believe the price should be much higher. Look what happened over the past 2 years. Look how much Ripple has grown over the past 2 years, and the price of XRP doesn't reflect that growth. What is mind-blowing is the reality that whatever happens in the SEC versus Ripple case, it will have no influence on the march forward of ODL around the world. The train has long gone, and if anything, a win will be an extra bonus, especially in the US. Now, we've heard Rosie Rios mention many times the train has left the station. That doesn't mean you missed the train. You could still buy XRP very cheap. What she's saying is it's already a done deal. This is about to go live throughout the entire world. When it does, XRP is going to skyrocket in price. All that on-demand liquidity used throughout the world. Think about it. SEC versus Ripple. XRP, no clarity, no settlement. Brad said this. There's no scenario, though, that we are going to settle unless there is absolute certainty about what is XRP on a go-forward basis. And I don't blame him. And again, if Ripple gets that regulatory clarity, that is good for all of crypto. Ripple's CEO predicts crypto industry will become stronger because of the current crisis. Now, for this to happen, though, the industry has to remain focused on transparency and trust, and we know how transparent Ripple is. Garlinghouse is convinced that Ripple will continue to lead Europe in this regard. During Ripple's annual Swell conference, the executive touched upon crypto utility, macroeconomic factors affecting the industry, and other pertinent issues. Garlinghouse also touted some of Ripple's key achievements over the past year. For instance, the RippleNet network, which connects financial institutions around the globe, has already crossed $30 billion in payments, which includes both fiat and crypto. And yet, the price of XRP didn't reflect it. I feel it's being held down, held back, undervalued. Attorney and Ripple supporter John Deaton is launching a public campaign aimed at convincing lawmakers to probe Securities and Exchange Commission Chair Gary Gensler and his ties to Sam Bankman-Fried's FTX. And the thing is, Deaton has been out there doing all he can for Ripple. He's truly a patriot in the XRP community, in my opinion, because he's trying to get people to look at the corruption that's going on. He wants it brought to light, and so do we as XRP holders. I am so excited for the near future, especially when we talk about the crypto space, Ripple XRP. Ripple keeps on creating partnerships around the world while fighting off the corrupt SEC. Incredible. And that's the thing, you wouldn't even think they were involved in a lawsuit as you see all the growth happening throughout the rest of the world. Look at all during this bear market, non-stop building and growing. Elizabeth Warren worked closely with Sam Bankman-Fried, dad, on FTX crypto regulations. Now, Elizabeth Warren should walk away from crypto regulations, in my opinion. I feel she's corrupt as well. She had all this time to get regulations put in place. Every time she gets a soundbite, she talks about crypto regulations and protecting the retail investor, and yet she does nothing. So these are rules we should have been writing years ago. SEC Gov Commissioner Hester Peirce discussed the need for quality crypto regulation. I do think that an event like this can be a catalyst for really focusing minds on regulation. Everybody calls for regulation. I want to see who regulates crypto. And the thing is, we know it definitely shouldn't be Elizabeth Warren and not Gary Gensler. Crypto industry should face tougher regulations, Fed Vice Chairwoman says. And even the Fed is calling out for regulations as well. That's how I know they're going to fast track something. Wait and see. On that note, here is the best evidence that the CFTC is wrong venue for crypto regulations. Until last week, FTX.US was licensed, registered, and fully under the jurisdiction of the CFTC. So we know the SEC's corrupt. CFTC doesn't look much better. Elizabeth Warren is a joke, let's face it. Who is going to regulate crypto? I hope they bring in a whole new batch of people to regulate crypto, somebody who's smart enough to regulate crypto and not have their own interest in mind, but the interest of all crypto holders, retail investors as well. Guys, XRP decoupling slowly but surely from Bitcoin and Ethereum. Brad Garlinghouse confirms BOFA on sidelines ready for Ripple win case versus SEC. And that's the thing, we're starting to see Ripple pull away. Wait until that case ends, though. It'll decouple fully from Bitcoin and Ethereum, in my opinion. It's going to go do something so different that we've never seen in crypto, in my opinion. It's going to pull up all the rest of the utility coins with it as well. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. The ISO coins are definitely going to run with XRP once this case ends. Yet the USA seems hell-bent on stifling crypto and digital asset innovation in its own borders. The SEC is power-hungry and wanting to protect the incumbents at the cost of innovation. Take Ripple versus SEC case, suing one of the biggest players who have been transparent from day one. And that's the thing, we have to move forward with the rest of the world here in the US. I'm really hoping they're working behind the scenes on innovation. It looks like the Fed is definitely pushing forward. But the US seems so lagging behind the rest of the world all the time anymore. Like everybody has some other agenda in mind. But the thing is, I know at some point the US is going to welcome Ripple with open arms when they need them the most. Before the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit, most of us wouldn't have known the purview of the SEC and its role in government and the financial sector. Thanks to Jay Clayton and Gary Gensler, it will go down in infamy in the U.S. history books. And that's the thing. Ripple brought out the corruption behind the SEC. I think FTX really brought it to the mainstream now, though, because it's all over the mainstream media news today. It's negative for all of crypto, but it shows how much corruption can be actually going on behind the scenes. Maybe finally will get some sort of justice inside of crypto. But I know this, XRP is definitely going to shock a lot of people in the very near future. Like I always say, sit back, be patient, and wait. You're about to get very rich. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night. I appreciate all of you watching my videos, by the way. Without you, I wouldn't be here. So thank you all again. Have a great night.